Hey guys, it's Heather the Crochet Witch. How are you guys doing today? So I am filming this because I got carried away, and on like the first day, I'm already a decent portion through my project for the month. So I have to film it now and then put it down. But let's start with the introduction first, right? Welcome to week 1 update for January 2023 of the Movie Marquee Challenge that I am hosting this year. It's a year-long make-along with Bella from Bella's Crochet Gifts and Samantha from Amethyst Craftworks. We are taking turns to give you the rundown for those of you who may not have joined in last year with me and Sandy from Crochet A Canada. We are taking turns picking movies at random, one per month. This month was my pick. Next month will be Bella's pick. And then the following month will be Samantha's pick. We are showing you the movie poster, and then we are making a project inspired from those colors. We are also inviting you guys to join along and make a project yourself with us. It could be any project that you want. It could be blankets. It could be squares for blankets. It could be wearables of any sort. It could be amigurumi. It could be baskets. It could be hats and scarves. It could be scooties. It could be anything that you guys want. Anything, any kind of project. And I have my Facebook group posted down below. The other ladies enjoy looking at them, so they are always looking on my Facebook group for your photos also. And we would just really, really love to see what inspires, like what you are inspired to make from the same set of colors and posters that we are. So there you have the basic idea behind it. I know a lot of you guys found us partway through last year and or were just interested in joining up this year. So here we are. Here we are. As I said, this was my month. We decided I should start it off. And I will start by showing you my poster to my pick, which is right here. It is Young Guns 2, specifically 2. Again, if it just doesn't vibe with you, if any posters during this year just don't vibe with you, you could do your own thing and just when you post your project, post the poster also with it and let us know what you used as inspiration, and that's totally fine. So like if you wanted to stay along the same lines and Young Guns 2 didn't vibe with you, but say Young Guns 1 did for some reason instead, you could use that. Like I don't care. The other ladies I'm sure don't care either. I don't think anybody minds. Or if like you don't like Young Guns at all and none of those colors jive with you and you decide you want to do Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and go for it. Just post your picture with it, that's fine. Totally fine. Whatever makes you happy. It's just a challenge for fun. But that is my poster. Now, I decided to do, instead of a full blanket a month, because it was a challenge. Yes, I feel I rose to the occasion, at least for almost every month. I decided to do something that gave me a little more leeway so I could do other crochet projects that I felt I didn't have time for last year because of this. So I'm doing smaller, I don't want to say squares because I'm trying to decide how to explain it. I'm doing what was once a crochet along. I'm only doing part of it, which essentially makes a diamond. I haven't decided yet if I'm going to, by the end of the month, square out that diamond so that it's a square, or if I'm going to keep it as a diamond and just have them running up and down for a design. I haven't decided yet. Obviously, I'll decide by the end of the month. I know that was an odd way to introduce it, and I am going to move on to my colors before I show you what I've done. And when I show you what I've done, I'll give you the details on the actual crochet along. It's a lot, I know, but hopefully you'll like where it's going. So I think I mentioned at least before that this ideally needs 9 colors. if I didn't find 9, I could have just kind of made it however many and just kind of doubled up here and there on colors. To be quite honest, it's not like when they say like use color I have not necessarily dubbed any of my colors I or A or B or C and then reached for those colors. I'm still putting them in any order that I want to. So like it really didn't matter if I got exactly 9, to be fully honest. I just put them in the patterns that I wanted anyway. So, but let me show you the colors that I picked for the Young Guns 2 poster. And all of these were, you know how I said I had kind of like floppy skeins or skeins that I at least rolled into balls, but they were big because they were only partially used, but they were still scrappy. These are those. I've decided to use those up what I could this year too. So I have the brown that is pretty predominant in the poster. I'll pop that poster back up over here if I have taken it down. And hopefully you find that you agree that most of these colors match. I did get a little creative with some of them, but hopefully they look good together. This is just a red heart in the color, I think it's called Coffee. So that is one of the colors. Then this was a big twist value from Joann's. I think it's just called Beige. And these are all just 408 medium acrylics, all of them. This is a red heart with love. I want to say this is in the color Peacock, but I could be wrong. And this is a red heart with love. Now I feel like this one could be Peacock. And then I'm just going to show you my bag so I don't have to pull out, because some of these are pretty floppy and I have not rolled these into balls yet. These are, okay, get you in the light better. This one is a Caron Jumbo and it's a navy. I think it's actually the color denim is what it's called. This is just a red heart with love black. This is a red heart with love. It's just the regular purple. I think it may actually be called purple. And then this is another Joann's Big Twist in the color Varsity Gold, I believe, or Varsity Yellow. And the last one down here is a really old Bernat value in the color just orange. I think it's just orange. This is the one that I said I bought them on clearance and they seem to just be multiplying. I seem to find these everywhere and I have a ton of them, so I'm using them up. Oh, let me keep it over here, sorry, because if I have the poster up still, then you wouldn't be able to see them, would you? No. But those are my other colors. And they, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, yep, those are the 9. So I'm going to put them back in here because currently I am trusting the boys out of kennel because they were just asleep out there. If you have followed my channel recently, you know I have 2 fairly young puppies and they were asleep, so I didn't put them in kennels at all. So I'm trusting them, but I don't trust them that long. Now, on to the project. So the project that I decided to do, and I will link it down below in case you like it or are interested in it. It's a written pattern, but there are video tutorials. I'm just following the video tutorials because it's actually a 17-part, like they broke it all up because it was a mystery cal that they released every like 2 weeks back in 2020. It started in September of 2021, 2021. And they released it like every 2 weeks in 17 parts. I'm only doing, unless I change my mind, I'm only doing the first 2 parts because after the first 2 parts, it makes a triangle, the best that I can tell. If not, I'm going to add a row or 2 to like straighten out the edges because I have to be able to make it into a blanket, right? And or I may square it out. We'll see. We will see. Have not made that decision yet. But the first part is the part I'm on, and there are 20 rows to that. I don't know how many rows are in the second part because I'm not on it yet. And I am already up to row 14 or 15. Like I've completed row 14 or 15. So that's how far into it I've already gotten. So I'm like, you have got to put the brakes on and stop. It's called the Anno 1926 cal. It is by the designer Iman Vanderkron, and the video tutorials are by Tanya Leis, or Leis, L-E-I-S, Leis. The designer named it after Anno was her mom, and 1926 was the year she was born. I thought that was really sweet. So the first like 15 rows in those colors, and oh my gosh, the ends, I've except for the last row that I just finished, I have sewn in all the ends. Each row is a color change, and the ends were crazy. But if you know me, you know that I love to do the ends as I go, because I hate having all of them left over. It's been a job, let me tell you. But here is what I have so far. You can see the purple. I'm going to have more purple because I feel like in the poster there's a lot more purple in the sky, and then obviously blue. And those are the colors that I'm going to be hitting next again. Like, see, I kind of made a pattern where it went orange to purple. I'm going to go purple and then out into some blacks and blues, because I haven't even used the black yet. This is all the dark brown up in here. But that's what I have so far. I wasn't sure if anybody would like it as much as me, but I have been loving it. I think it looks so beautiful. I really, really love it. With what's to come, we'll see. And like these are all eventually going to straighten out, like I said, and it's going to be like a diamond. So I thought I might have the diamonds just like connect here and then here, you know, layered for a blanket. Like, you know how diamonds would connect. Or like I may square them off and just have them as squares. I'm not sure yet, but I have a ways to go before I decide that anyway. And then however it is, I will probably do like a join as you go thing with it, because I like that. But yeah, that's what I've got so far, you guys. What do you think? I am absolutely in love with it. This is what the back looks like with all of the stuff. The back's just as pretty with all of it sewn in, all the ends sewn in. If I think about it, I'll try to put in a picture, because I took a picture of all the ends, so I'll try to remember to stick them in somewhere. I can't promise I'll remember that, but it's crazy how the ends were insane for a minute there, and I was like, I've got to get a grip. See, the back is so pretty. I was like holding it up, and I was like, oh yeah, that's the back. That's so pretty too, isn't it? Oh, I love it so much. Like, if I weren't making these into just tiles, basically, I would probably want to do the whole blanket in these colors too, because I think this is gorgeous. But anyway, but I digress, right? I'm going to leave it at that. But yeah, make sure you go check Bella's channel and Samantha's channel. They are linked down below. They'll always be linked down below in all of my movie marquee videos. I will also have a playlist that is linked. I will try very hard this year to be better about not only just adding mine, but adding Bella's and Samantha's videos as well. Their update videos, their reaction videos, all that kind of stuff. So you should just be able to have one smooth, coherent playlist as long as I am a good YouTuber. Don't put too much faith in me on that one, guys. I'll try. But yeah, so like I said, hopefully you guys will want to join along. Hopefully you are joining along. If you are, let me know down below. You can feel free to, you don't have to just post finished projects if you don't want to. You can post the process too if you want, and like how far along you've gotten on whatever project it is you're doing if you so choose. that's always fine. I love looking at anything yarny at all, or Stranger Things, or Halloween. But you guys already know that. If you're in my Facebook group, you know. If you know, you know. But yeah. So there, one more look, because I think it's very pretty. Personally, you don't have to agree. It's okay. But hopefully you do. I really like it. But okay, I am going to shut up and end this and go make sure the boys are not faking it and are actually still asleep and not eating half the house. So, all right. I love you guys, and I will talk to you very soon. Bye, guys.